Oh my goodness, the symmetricality of this couch is killing me. Like, I'm not going to be able to focus on the rest of the video. I need to find something to do about this. There we go. Hello! That actually legitimately hurt. Goodness. Well, I'm not going to be doing that one. Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Jacob. It's been 1 week later and I actually have a new video out and I'm like so proud of myself, even though it's like 9 o'clock at night and I'm recording this. Okay, so I procrastinated a little bit, but nonetheless, it's a new video and it's out, so you can't complain. That's off topic. So, for no particular reason in my life, I find myself often in the situation where I am home alone. I know this is not going to be one of those like, I'm neglected by my family videos. I'm neglected by my family. Okay, no. My family is awesome, actually. It's just that I'm the last of 6, and my 5 older siblings are all either in college, married, getting married, or have kids. So they're not really around much anymore. So I find myself in the situation of being alone quite often. And over the years, I've probably watched every single YouTube video on like what to do when you're home alone. Really, the only advice that they would give you is pretty much like walk around your house naked, or like raid your fridge, or pee with the door open. What the heck are you even talking about? Why is that I don't even know. So over the years, I've had to find my own creative ways to kind of keep myself entertained while I'm home alone so that I don't fall into the great chasm that is boredom. And as I'm now making YouTube videos, I was like, well, by golly, I'm gonna teach them to the rest of the world so you're not stuck with these weird videos that don't walk around naked when you're home alone. That's rule number 1. Just don't do that. So many things could go wrong. But anyway, without further ado, here's my list. Number 1, arts and crafts. I mean, for goodness sakes, what could make more sense? Like when we were in kindergarten and we were bored, people would use arts and crafts to keep us entertained. Why should we not use the same logic today in our lives? Arts and crafts are like an endless supply of fun. You can sculpt with clay. Finally done. What is that? It's a rock. Oh. Nice work. You can build with wood. Hey, look at this. Pretty good. Pretty good. You can paint a picture. Hey, why haven't you started painting yet? Oh, it's nothing, man. I'm just not that good of a painter. You're not a bad painter. No one's a bad painter. With the power of abstract expressionism, I mean, it's just like an endless supply of things that you can do. It's never ending. And so if you're like, oh, I'm not a very crafty person, liar, because I guarantee you that there's some sort of craft out there that you would actually enjoy. Number 2, redecorate your room. Do you ever walk into your room and you just feel bored and you feel like there's no excitement in your life? Well then, I guarantee that it is about time for you to renovate your room. Like you've had that desk over there forever and you've had your bed right there forever, and it's just the color, like what's going on with that? It is time for you to redecorate your room, okay? And it may sound like a lot of work, but trust me, once you get started with it, all of a sudden the creative juices are going to start flowing and you're going to be like, oh, this is actually kind of fun. And once you're done, like for goodness sakes, you are going to feel so much better about yourself. It's like you've taken a whole new direction in your life and you are just ready for the future. Like you don't have to go crazy, like you don't have to like paint the walls, even though that's a lot of fun and I do recommend doing that. You don't have to. Like you can just move a dresser, or you can just move that painting that you have over there. Or you can take the painting down. I mean, come on, really? That painting? I think you're a little bit old for that painting. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Just go in your room, think of different things you can do, and then do them. Because redecorate your room. Why not? You're bored. You're bored. Just go with it. Alright, it's time to face the facts. I've been pushing this off for way too long and my room has become boring. It's time to renovate. Let's do this. Well, I think I've done a very nice job. Dinner time! Number 3, build a fort. Okay, look, I don't care how old you are. You can be 89 for all I care. You are never too old to make a fort. This is one of the most fun activities that has been entertaining us for pretty much our entire lives, unless you've never done it before. You should seriously try it, because it is so much fun. I have so many people that are like, Jacob, I haven't made a fort in like years. Well, good job. You've just proven that your life is going downhill. It's just so much fun. And society these days, it's like, you're too young for that. You can't make a fort in your room. You're more civilized than that. No, I sure as heck am not. Society these days, and maybe you're a dedicated fort builder who's been building for years. First of all, just high five the screen, okay? Because like, massive respect points for you. But anyway, you've been building forever and it's just losing that spark that it once had, you know? Well, I recommend trying to build your fort with a genre. Here's a couple examples. Number 4, make food. Why am I so burpy today? This is a great way to spend your time when you're home alone, okay? Believe me. Like, you may think, making food, that seems like a lot of work. You're wrong, actually, because okay, you're right. But it's so much fun. You can cook, you can bake, you can broil, I don't know, weirdo, whatever you want to do. And then when you're finished, you have like a delicious meal that you get to eat. Like, what could be a better pastime? And maybe you've never made anything in your life. Maybe you just let your parents make everything in your entire life for you. First of all, text your parents, say thanks a lot with a couple hearts and like a winky face. I don't know why, just add it in there. Then I want you to just go to your fridge, take out your favorite types of food, throw them in the oven or throw them in a pot and just put them together. And I guarantee you, you're gonna have a beautiful meal when you're done. I mean, it might not necessarily be edible, but it's gonna be a beautiful meal nonetheless. It's gotta be worth something, right? Hey there everyone, welcome to Cooking with Jake, the show that you can trust because the main host is wearing an apron. I'm your host, Jacob Wise, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a meal that is a delicacy by any standards, and all you're going to need is some flour, sugar, water, and a meat of your choice. It can be anything, any type of meat. So let's get started. Alright, so obviously we're going to be starting with the flour, or flowers in my opinion. I just have, over here I've got some roses, and I'm not actually sure what these purple ones are, but they just look amazing. So obviously that's going to add a lot to the flavor, and the more colors you eat, here it is. I think is that right? All you're going to do is you're going to start throwing your flowers in here, try and spread it around the pan a little bit. There we go. Awesome. Now, next comes the sugar, and personally, I like to use chocolate chips, but I mean, there's sugar in anything. You could have Kit Kats, or Skittles, or gummy bears, or cake even, if you know how to make a cake. I don't know how to make a cake. They never taught me how to make a cake. You don't want too much, because obviously, it's very unhealthy to have too much sugar in any meal. So just, throw a couple out there. There we go. Pretty good. And you'll see it really, really blends in with the visibility of the flowers, all the colors kind of mushing together, and then, as I said, you can use anything you want. So if you put Skittles in here, just imagine how beautiful that would be. Now, the next ingredient is water, but we are currently going through a drought over here, so I just decided that I would use kind of anything. I mean, there's water in all liquids, so obviously you can use any type of liquid. And over here, I just have it's organic tamari gluten-free soy sauce. I mean, it's gluten-free, so obviously it's got to be good for you. You don't want to put too much, especially if there's a drought where you live. You do not want to use this stuff up. Just kind of smear it over a little bit, put it in with the flowers and the chocolate. Oh, I can just smell it already. That smells delicious, guys. All right, and so now you have all of this done. It's time for your select meat. Now, I just found out from my producer that my meat boy did not actually bring me any meat. So we're gonna improvise a little bit. Here, hold on one second. Here we go. All right, so here we have Ruby. She's gonna be our meat choice for today. So yeah, you're just gonna stop screaming around. So now just set this in the oven for 30 short seconds, and you are gonna have a beautiful meal in no time. 1 second. Okay, so it looks like it's been 30 seconds. Let's take it out of the oven and see what we've got. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is what I call a delicacy. Oh, you can just smell it. This is a meal fit for a king, I am telling you. You can smell the flowers. So I hope you enjoy your quick meal. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope that you guys come back next week. Oh my goodness. This is... How did this even happen? Number 5. Throw a party with your stuffed animals. Look, we both know that you've been neglecting them for way too long. They've just been sitting there in the corner of your room collecting dust while you've been growing up without them. It's time that you showed them how much you care about them, and you reestablish that relationship that is so vital to your existence as a human being. Alright, they need this. They need you. And then once you've gotten through all the dramatic part, just throw a party. I mean, for goodness sakes, it's not like you have any friends to invite over. Or, I mean, I don't. But yeah, just like throw them all around your room and have a disco party, because why not? You're bored, you're home alone, nobody's ever gonna know. Look, I know that it's been a long time. I know that I disappeared and I haven't been as present as I should be. But in the time that I've been away, I've come to realize just how much you mean to me. And I'm asking for a second chance. I know that it's a lot to ask, and I know that I don't deserve it, but I've lost so much time already, and I can't bear to lose any more. I miss you, and I ask that you can please find it in your heart to give me just one more chance. I promise that I won't disappoint you. I'll do everything in my power to make it up to you. So, what do you say? Of course we forgive you, Jacob. I knew you were real. Number 6. Pretend. Now look, as you grow up, your imagination slowly withers up and dies away as you become a rational, logical person like all the rest of the human beings on Earth. That is not a very good fate. Now that you've reconnected with your stuffed animals, your childhood is almost completely intact, but this is the last step to becoming the person you once were. Have you ever aspired to be someone or be something? Well, here's your chance. Look around you. There's a jungle over there, or there's a giant, massive castle over there, or maybe there's a giant ocean behind you that's floating somehow miraculously through the air. That's the great thing about pretending. You can do whatever you want and be whatever you want. So just go out there and let your imagination flow as you surf through the volcanic ocean, Makahukituki, with all of its talking fish people inhabitants. Aha! This is Jefferson Jacobs here. I've been traveling through the forest for months now in search of Dr. Ichabodian's evil lair. The last decent meal I had was a lion at the beginning of the week that strayed too far from the pack. Yes, things have been hard here, but it's worth it, because once I find Dr. Ichabodian, I'll finally be able to get my revenge on him for slaying my sister and turning her into a mutant cow. It's me! It's you from the future, here to warn you about the laser crocodiles. What laser crocodiles? The laser crocodiles in your brain! Ah! Number 7. Sing at the top of your lungs. Now, unless your passion is music and you kind of do that all the time, which is awesome, good job, you probably don't sing that often. Singing in your car as you drive to school is great, but it's time to step up your game a little bit more. This is your time to have your entire house be your stage, with no audience, where you can just let your heart pour out, no matter how horrible it might sound. That kind of came out a little bit wrong. Just sing at the top of your lungs for everyone to hear, because no one's going to hear. So it doesn't matter what you sound like. It's like a win-win situation there. And everyone has those songs that they never listen to in public for fear of humiliation, but now is the time where you can just be yourself and listen to those songs and sing them because you've memorized every single lyric. And don't try to pretend that you don't know what I'm talking about, because you know that we're both thinking of the same songs.
Be our guest, be our guest, put our service to the test. Under the sea, darling, it's
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Anyway guys, so that is it. I hope you liked this video. I hope it helps you out, because I feel like this is the type of advice that I wish that I had when I was always home alone as a child. So if you like this video, then leave a like, which if you're new to YouTube, I explained it in the last video. You can just go back there and you can check that out. And subscribe, because it honestly makes me feel really good about myself. So please subscribe. Hope to see you guys soon. Goodbye. Oh, see, I didn't end with the guns this time. This is great. I'm making progress. All right.